All right, so last week I said that last week's objectives were get the front end done, basically, move it to Webflow and get that code into VS Code, and also make the database. Those things are done. Webflow was easier than I thought, so it didn't really take me a lot of time. Then I exported the code to VS Code, and after that I logged into my Fauna DB account and I created a new database for this. It's very simple. It's exactly like I said in the last video, so nothing more to explain there. Just created the database, created some functions to make adding and removing new recipes a lot easier and to make them standard. So it doesn't depend on the query, we just call the function and the function does its thing. Just to make sure all the names are always the same. We don't have one element with a field that's called ingredient with a capitalized I and the other with lower caps, just to keep everything standard, everything in the same box and not have any mismatches there. After I did all that, which took me the first 3 or 4 days, I started working on some security issues. I know this is weird, this shouldn't really go in this playlist. I'm working on the previous project, that's strange. But I had some security issues with the access to the database, and I've been working on that, haven't been able to fix it yet, but I'm pretty close to fixing it. I know what I did wrong and I'm fixing it right now, and this also helps for this page so I don't make the same mistake. So once I fix it on the other one, I will fix it on this one, and that's why this goes here, and whatever. And that's basically been the week. Pretty uneventful. Not much to really tell. Webflow works very intuitively, so there's not really much that I can explain there. There's no code involved yet. But this will be an extremely short one. This week, I have a couple of objectives that I want to make. First of all, finish the security issues, fix both in the previous project, the fertilizer mix one, and this one. Have them both fixed. That is the first one. It's probably going to take me 2 or 3 days. And then, first of all, connect the actual website to the database. That's the first thing. Be able to, add new recipes, new ingredients. And for that, before I connect it, I need to actually create another web page, another different site. It's the same. I don't know how to call that. I really don't know how to call that. You have the main page and then a secondary one. It's not really another website, but it's just another place when I can add new ingredients and new recipes, because the main site only has the drag and drop functionalities and the actually make the calendar, make the planning. So those are the objectives for this week. Fix the security issues, make the new page, and connect it to the database so I can add and remove and modify ingredients and entire recipes, entire dishes, plates, foods, recipes. That's the things that I have to do. That's the minimum. Now, if I have extra time, which I don't know if I will, because I also have to do some things for university. I have to plan out what subjects I'm going to take this year. So this semester actually. So I don't know how much time I'll really have on my hands to do this, but if I have extra hours, I will use them. And if I have extra time and I complete all of my objectives, because they're easier than I thought, I will start working on the actual drag and drop functionality of the desktop version. One thing I forgot about the things I said before is that it's completely responsive. I managed to do that. It just worked very easily. Webflow is great for that. It just worked really easily. It just has a breakpoint, you click on it, you modify it. That's it. And nothing a YouTube video can fix. And that's basically it. If I have extra time, I will start working on the drag and drop functionalities and making sure that the things that I select actually stay in place. And add a couple of recipes and ingredients just to, just to have some actual information there to work with. So that's basically my week. See you next week.